Hello, this is Mrs. Han. I'm going to go over the modeling the geological timescale activity. And basically, the first part is just getting your cards cut out and your timeline ready. So you're going to need to print this out, cut the cards. It doesn't have to be color, but it's nice. And then you're going to be printing out 3 pages of this, and you're going to be cutting them into 6 strips. So it'll be 6 times 3, 18 of these strips you're going to tape together to make a long timeline. Now you don't have to use this if you have like a paper strip, like a thin piece of paper roll. You can go ahead and use that. You need about 5 meters of paper. So you're going to go ahead and do that first. And then we have to figure out our scale. So in order to have everything fit, we're going to make 1 millimeter equal to 1 million years. And 1 centimeter is going to be 10 million years. So there's 10 millimeters in a centimeter. So 10 million years is going to be 10 centimeters, and then 100 million years is going to be 10 times that, so it's going to be 10 centimeters. Now for a billion is going to be the same as 100 centimeters, which is the same as a meter. So I'm going to show you how to figure this out on the cards if this is confusing you. Let's take a look. All right, so I already went ahead and printed out my cute little cards, and it says to tape the present day card at the very beginning of your paper strip, and then you've got all your other cards. I put them in order from the earliest, the lowest number, so 85, oops, this is not, all right, so 65, 66, 85, 150. So the numbers are getting higher and higher, and then it's going to be from millions, I'm going to get to billions. And my biggest number is 4.6 billion years ago. Then what I did was I went ahead and wrote in my centimeter scale what is going to be equivalent to 65 million years, so that I can quickly tape these down on the strip and not have to constantly be thinking too hard about it. So if you remember, 1 centimeter equals 10 million years. So this is 65 million years, so it's going to be 6 centimeters, because each 10 million years is going to be 1 centimeter. So it's 6.5 centimeters for this one. So I went ahead and wrote it on there so I could quickly figure that out. So 66 million years is going to be 6.6 centimeters. 85 is going to be 8.5 centimeters, etc. Okay, and then 150 is going to be 15 centimeters. And if you're kind of catching what's going on, you're basically going to put a decimal move a decimal after in 1 from the end of this number, and that will be the number of centimeters. So right here, it's 200, but I'm just going to put a decimal right in between the last. I'm basically dividing by 10, and that's going to be 20 centimeters. So this right here would be 24.5 centimeters. Okay, that would be 30 centimeters. So you're going to go ahead and do that, and then when we get to the billions, 1 billion years is the same as 100 centimeters, or 1 meter. So 1.8 billion is the same as 1.8 meters. That's going to be the same. So whatever billion is, that's going to be meters. But if you don't have a meter stick and you just need to figure it out with centimeters, then a centimeter is the same as 100. So 1 centimeter would be 100 centimeters, and 80. So it would be 180. So you're just multiplying by 100 this number. So this is 180 centimeters. This would be 2.4 meters or 240 centimeters. This would be 380 centimeters or 3.8 meters. 4.4 meters or 440 centimeters, and this is 4.6 meters or 460. Okay, so hopefully you got that figured out. And now we have to figure out how to put this on our little paper strip. Okay, so we've got our ruler, and you can print one out if you don't have one at home. Okay, we're going to be using the centimeter side and not the inches side. So I'm going to go ahead and start my my ruler right here where it's the current date is ending. I mean, it really doesn't matter if you want to do it at the middle of the picture, that's fine. But I'm going to I'm just going to put it here. Okay, so our first image is going to be 6.5 centimeters. So here's 6.5 right here. Okay, and so I need to stick this paper, I'd like to stick it like right here in the middle. If I put it right here, it's actually going to interfere with a couple more that are coming up, because the first couple are all really close to each other. So right here, this one's 6.5, this one's 6.6, and 6.6 is right here. So yeah, it's going to be a little crowded, which is okay. And then this one is going to be 8.5, which again is right here, 8.5. Getting a little crowded, but you can see there's a lot of life happening here. Okay, this next one is going to be 15. So right here is 15. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put that one down. Now, these are all sort of close together, so I'm going to stick those together. And then these birds are appearing here. I'm going to put this next to the 15. Okay. All right, so now you can sort of see the gist of it. I'm going to do one that's farther out. So this is going to be 20, 30. Let's say you have to get to, okay, this is going to be 50 centimeters. Now, if you're like, I don't have 50 centimeters on this ruler, so this is what you do. You have where the 0 is over here. Okay, so we start 0, and then what I did was I got all the way over to 30, and I made a little pencil mark for 30, and then I went ahead and did it again for 90. Oops, sorry, 60. Having math problems here. Okay, and then I did it again for 90. Oh. Okay, yeah, because I'm doing it at the 30, not the end. And then I did it at 100. Okay, so this is actually 1 meter. So some of those billions, if we're looking at the billions, where's one of the billions? All right, we need to do 1.8 billion. So that's 180 centimeters. So at 100, then I'm going to start over with 30. My 30. Okay, so here's 30. Here's 60. Okay, 160. All right, and here's 190, but here is 180, and that's where these eukaryotes are going to come in right there. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do 10 more to make this 200. Okay, and this is the same as 2 meters. So after you get to 100, you're just going to continue to do by hundreds. You're going to be marking it by hundreds because this one has to be 240 centimeters. So that's going to be after I get to 200, then I'm going to do, this is 30, 230, and so this is 240. I'm going to put that one there. Okay? So you'll notice that it is a long piece of paper. Okay, 5 meters is quite long. So when you finish, you're going to have all these cards attached to your time scale, and you're going to take a picture of it. I don't want like 20 pictures, so just try and get it all in, 1 or 2 pictures. I'll be able to see that you did it. So the main thing is that now, after you finish, you should be able to answer the questions based on your model. Okay? So you're going to go ahead and answer those questions. If you have any other questions, feel free to reach out to me, and I hope you have a good time doing this.